Welcome everyone back to Day 20, where bad rolls make great role playing. We've got a couple of new players for tonight. One is Misha, who is joining us for the very first time, and hopefully Lucky will be coming to join us very shortly as well. A lovely Dragonborn Paladin won't be here tonight because he's busy showing off his new car. That's exactly what he's doing. But
Way to out him.
we're gonna go. We're gonna go around the invisible table and introduce you all to our characters and players, starting with Luke.
Hello, I am Luke, and I play Nayak, the Owlin Druid Sorcerer.
Jack.
I'm playing Paul, the romantic, the tragic, the crestfallen rogue.
Misha.
I am playing Araxis, who's a tiefling ranger, and she is a angry little noble.
And last but certainly not least, Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm playing Fitzroy Harrigon. I'm a lover and a fighter and a barbarian.
And that lines in what I'm going to say. Joe is going to be in the play, everyone.
Ooh, go Joe!
Yay!
I don't know all the details. Joe, could you fill us in?
Yeah, I mean, a really great new play. It's a science fiction, very Black Mirror about AI and grief and robots. It's called Danny Echo. It's in Huddersfield, Hull, and Salford in the second half of May. It's the 16th, 17th, 18th, and the 24th and 25th. Fantastic. It's got a really great cast. It's very topical at the moment with how kind of AI is coming on.
I was going to say, is it based on a true story?
No, we actually first performed it in 2022.
Oh,
so
really?
it's become, as we've gone further into time, it's getting more and closer and closer. Like we've seen news articles about robots and grief, and you're like, well, that's what we did 2 years ago with this new play. So I feel like I'm predicting the future in a really interesting way. It's fantastic. It's really sad. It's really funny. It's great if you're in Hull, Manchester, Salford, or Huddersfield, and do head along. It's great.
So you basically did a Simpsons then.
Absolutely.
Anyway, the players are ready. The DM is ready. Let's scry into tonight's adventure of the Sagas of Kaldraa. So, could everyone, apart from Amisha, tell me what happened last week?
Last week we started our mission from the Queen. I cannot remember her name.
Astrid.
No, I got it's Astrid. Queen Astrid and her spooky advisor, who had sent us to look for her son-in-law's missing package, which was unknowably valuable. They'd sent people after it. We were just the next lot of people who came. We said we'd do it. So we went to the town, stocked up, had a lot of fun. And then when we found where the wagon had been waylaid by some ogres who had been, like, I guess, luring adventurers to them to eat, and got absolutely fucked up and managed to beat them by Shadorim having such a great connection with his god, smiting left, right, and center, and managed to beat the ogres. ...
And you also say goodbye to both Keith and Durham. As
At the very end of the battle, this halfling came out of nowhere with a silver crossbow shot straight into Durham, because he was especially vulnerable to silver due to his nature. There was nothing that Nayak could do to stop it killing him. And they buried him, split up the stones that he was carrying, and everyone was really blown away by it.
well, he drank a lot, didn't he? You were right. So we're going to pick up the last 4 members of the Travellers, going back to the Bear's Den. As you make your way in, you are greeted by the lovely and gorgeous Rachel. Oh, hello, you're back. But there's few of you now. What happened to the handsome one?
I'm still here, Rachel, don't worry.
No, not you. The pale one.
It's kind of a sore subject, Rachel. Do you mind if we don't talk about it right now?
Fine, I'll just get you some ale and beer or whatever you want. And she goes back of the bar to get you pints of ale or mead or whatever you fancy. You all sit around the table as she brings the alcohol to you. In this time, I'll let you roleplay for a bit.
So he Paul puts his hand on his chin. He's a bit sulky this morning. Just says, she only ever asks about the men. You ever notice that?
Well, we are sorely lacking in the female adventurer department, and it was never particularly friendly to the servants or serving staff. So I presume she's just aiming for the happiest customers we can make.
Yeah, I know. She wasn't it great?
Yes. Well, I hope she gets back in time to see her father. I wish we could have taken her.
Yeah, well, we've got other responsibilities.
Out of character, so just really quickly, the halfling. Did we kill them? Did we track them down? I missed.
Oh yes.
Last 5 minutes.
I first of all stabbed him in the eye
To
get the fight started, and then Shadorim just slashed chunks out of their belly.
Yeah.
I think the best thing to do is to move forward, as they say. We've lost a few good friends on the way, but the mission stands, and the Queen is still in jeopardy. I think we best get to her before anything too rough happens.
We're gonna have to handle it delicately. I mean, what's he gonna think with his boat being broken?
Well, the ogres had it for a considerable amount of time, so let's hope that we can blame the wear and tear on the ogres and quickly get our payment.
Well, we'll see about that. I mean, payment... I wasn't there. I don't know what was offered, but you might object to some of Keith's extravagant use of his money.
Well, adventuring is very, very expensive. I'm a seasoned guy. Maybe this prince and the queen don't know how much it costs, and they maybe see the general expenses as something that is essential for adventurers.
Yeah. Well, all I need to do is to pick up a few more daggers. Then we may as well head back to Astrid's town. Oh, by the way, I'm now managing the party account, so that was all fairly decided, really, and we should probably stick with that.
Well, I trust you, Paul. You're a honest rogue, so no worries there. I don't know if Keith told you, but I put in double what everybody else did. It might not seem that way now, but Durham and Keith put in less, actually. And I think Shadorim did, didn't you? Shadorim nods.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, so, let's treat it as an expense account, okay? Anybody can ask to use it, but let's not waste it.
Oh, thank God. It's his blushing in his armor. Being a bit of a chancer. So when do we head? How long is the journey back to the Queen?
Just checking DM. I think we made the journey in about half a day last time.
Half a day. I would say a day and a half.
A day and a half.
A day and a half.
So how about we lucky survivors, the four of us, we restock our supplies on this free money and go see the Queen. Hopefully get some more, and then work our way to the second Queen as we work our way back to the Empire.
The second Queen?
Missing one.
Oh, right.
Well,
so
guys,
over. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
No. Just explain. There's an overarching plot to save a queen. There's an underarching plot to to help a queen find her son-in-law's lost toy. It does feel more trivial, especially since we lost a party member or two. It does feel less trivial, but maybe it's very important to them.
Oh boy. I kind of wish you hadn't put that like that. I don't really know how to say this to you guys, but I won't be joining you on the way back to the Queen, I'm afraid. Last night I was, I was doing some stargazing, and I received a vision of. You remember that I'm looking for that fellow geomancer to try and help.
Yes.
Well, said geomancer appeared to me in a vision and is in the complete opposite direction. I need to go to him. I need to deal with all of the craziness that's happening within our tribe. So I'll accompany you to with the restocking, but I'll be heading in the other direction, I'm afraid.
Right, that's it. If one more person leaves or gets killed, I'm heading straight down to Cirta to try and liberate the whole town single-handed.
I think you could give that a good go.
You are very accomplished, Paul.
That really isn't funny, guys.
So, can I just take a look at this little boat we found and inspect it? Mm-hmm. And can I ask what happened to this boat? Is it just the ogres fucked it up?
Basically, the ogres tore it apart and ripped. It tore it apart and ripped like the sail out as well. So it's basically in three pieces.
Nayak, are you getting any magical readings from this boat? This carcass of a boat?
That is an excellent question. Bear with me. Ah, yes. Oh, no, hold on. No, hold on. Wait. Bear with.
Maybe you could ask the stars.
The stars are currently loading. Bear with.
Because my thinking is, if this ship isn't, can I ask just DM,
Yep.
what is the reward from this queen? I don't know. I don't remember why it was so important. We found this for her specifically
It
for
was
her.
Specifically for her son-in-law, Seth Lynx, who
Is it just to be good people?
No, her reward was...
Oh, isn't that the douchebag that sent us into like a ridiculous, horrible place to go and find this little boat? Because it wasn't there some curse on it or something?
No, because he wanted it specifically.
But he's not told us why.
No.
Is that reward just
But
money?
you found one of the scrolls inside the mast.
Okay.
Oh,
so maybe he was after that. Anyway, I cast Detect Magic.
Yep. Okay, you cast Detect Magic, and the ship is just a normal wooden model.
So, hear me out, gentlemen. If we are taking the scroll because we need the scroll fragments, and we have broken the boat irreparably, do we think we just don't return? We just spend up this card and then run? Because if Nayak needs help with the geomancer,
I don't know, because if we don't return, then he'll want to return on his investment at the very least. He's been paying for our dinners and bills all this time. We should at least return and tell him what happens. And if he does ask, we say, we found it just like this.
Counterpoint, Paul. You are a very honest person, but this queen is hated by her people and is bankrupting her kingdom to by taxing them so much. The queen is wealthy. The people are very poor. They are very poor.
Okay, but how do you know?
Moral obligation
How do you know that she is running things?
Well, I think it might be that creepy advisor she had. Very honestly. We feel very thin on the ground to be splitting up again.
Okay, well, I think we should complete this quest, if only for our image as an adventuring party. We've not really succeeded in any given quest yet.
Very true. We do slay those ogres, and the Jarl was particularly adamant about getting rid of those. I'd say that was a success. A partial success, since we did lose two of our party during it. But a success.
Is this a journey you want us accompanying you on, Nayak?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but like, I need to travel quite some distance the other way. And you make some excellent points about the needing to get a win, really. So I would say carry on. Maybe I'll catch up with you at some other point.
Okay, Nayak.
It would avoid some awkwardness. I mean, around your tribe, we'd all just be featherless freaks.
That is true. They might try and put you in a stew.
Very delicious, I've heard. Several a lord has told me so.
Yeah, I don't think it would be quite the same way of eating you.
Beaks.
Okay, well.
Beaks, Fitzroy. Ouch.
Yeah.
Won't tell my story about a very friendly Arakokra. But Nayak, if you are happy traveling solo, then God's speed. Maybe the three of us head back to the Queen, give her the Fitz kicks the broken ship a bit. Give her the ship, and if we don't get much of a reward, at least we can kind of spend up on this writ we have. Kind of set us up on a good way, and if we meet you on the way to the Geomancer, great. If not, we will see each other in the in the astral plane.
You've been a fine and honourable companion. Yada yada, all of that. We'll definitely see you again, and all the other platitudes.
Thanks, Paul.
That's very sincere.
Yeah, really feeling the love here.
People don't come back.
Well, it's just the three of us going forward, but that doesn't mean we're not still a powerful adventuring party. Right, Shadorim?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yes.
So, Nayak, are you now leaving the tavern?
Yeah, I'll leave now.
If you buy anything on the way out of town, just tell them it was for our tab. On the house. The gesture of goodwill.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that.
And Nayak walks out of the tavern. A couple of minutes after he leaves, as you three finish drinking your beer or alcohol, could Fitzroy make me a perception check, please?
Perception check. Oh, I am. I'm very perceptive. I'm very perceptive. Oh, I got a 10. Not that perceptive.
You do hear a little storm behind you having a little giggle, and you turn around and you notice this individual eating breakfast and drinking a very exotic wine.
Do I recognize them? What do they look like?
He's a middle-aged man in his late 40s, early 50s, quite good-looking individual with auburn hair and with a bit of grey in his wind-swept hair and short beard.
Swoon.
He has kind eyes, but you can tell they look older than they should be. He's wearing a dark brown cloak, long-sleeve cotton shirt with dark brown trousers and knee-length boots over the top of the shirt, and under the cloak you see a small brown vest. He's also got sort of a small light brown fur cap next to him on the table. Ho, you're having trouble there, aren't you, my boy?
Good sir, I hope you're laughing with us and not at us. We are having a bit of a day.
Come sit down and have a drink with me.
Sure, only because I like your boots and your kind eyes.
Oh, thank
Fitz
you.
is going to go over. Sit down, but he wants to very prominently have Alexander, his hand on Alexander.
What does Paul want to do?
He'll get up, plonk himself down on the opposite stool, and just stare at this guy.
He's continue eating his eggs and bacon whilst he's talking. Now then, I see you are a bit of spot of bother.
Just a little bit. Has been one of those days. If you know, you know.
Well then, maybe I can help you. You're down on your luck, and you need a companion to help you. And I can help you with that.
Okay.
One of them will be coming through those doors very soon. But the next one for today, you'll have to find them on the road back to Dawn's View.
Ah.
And how might you know all of this? Mr.
Hellman.
Hellman. Right.
I know this. That's a question for another day. You're down on your luck. One has gone back to the Waving Empire. Another one has died. And your bird friend has just left. You need companions to help you on your quest.
Wait. We never said where they'd gone.
No, you didn't. Paul. Fitzroy.
You're fine, Shadorim. Shadorim, you're fine. He doesn't know you.
And Shadorim over there. Anyway, I best be off. And he finishes his wine, pops his fur cap on, and gets up and puts this rucksack, this postal bag over him. I'm sure I will see you all again very soon. And he walks out of the tavern.
Did I notice as he was leaving how he's armed? Like, is he carrying weapons sheathed on him?
No, he's got a small dagger, but it's more of a hunting dagger.
Right.
And he just walks out. A few minutes later, someone else comes through the tavern doors. Luke, can you introduce your new character, please?
What?
Oh, okay. I didn't realise we were doing this now. Yes. So, hi, Luke again. So I am now playing Rowan, the Aasimar Warlock. Hi, guys.
Hello. Fitz has already said hello to a few people who came in separately, not knowing if they were important or not. Hello. Elman's friend.
So you must be Fitzroy,
Yes.
and I'm going to guess you're Paul, and then that's going to make you Shadorim. Hi, my name's Rowan.
Rowan. Hello, Rowan. You seem to know an awful lot about us, and I don't seem to have ever introduced myself to you. So would you mind catching us up on how you and your friend Helman know so much?
Oh, is that what he called himself today?
Oh.
Don't worry about him. He's fine.
Ah.
He just has this habit of liking to show off that he knows things. It gets annoying after a while.
Sounds like it. Right, Paul? Elbow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look over Rowan, just like what he looks like, what the general impression of him is.
Okay, would have helped if I had my picture ready, wouldn't it? There it is. Okay, so what you see before you is... Oh, come on, load. God, the stars buffered and then everything else is buffering behind them. So, what you see is a fairly... almost generic looking guy. It's like slightly long brown hair, tied back in a low pony. You do notice two unusual things actually. One is that on his shoulder is a raven, and the other thing that you notice is that his eyes are quite clouded over.
And can I ask for the uninitiated what an Aasimar looks like?
You can, and if I can remember where I put the group, there it is. I will show you, what this Aasimar looks like.
Perfect, thank you.
I always thought of them as humans that were very pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I haven't seen your picture yet.
Oh, I like his raven. Rowan, you do realize you've got a bird on your shoulder?
Yes, I do. I wouldn't know where any of you were without him.
Oh, he whispers to you. I had a friend who whispered to rocks.
Not quite. And yeah, I think I was told about that guy with the bag of rocks.
Not the best of us.
Yeah, I kind of vaguely know about him, but no, it's not quite like that. This is my familiar.
What's his name? Her name? Their name?
Doesn't have one. I definitely thought that part through and decided against having a name. This is not off the cuff and not me being caught out.
Of course not.
Forgive me, new friend Rowan. I've seen a few charlatans in my time, and not saying that you obviously are or aren't. You're just telling us that you claim to be blind.
Oh, you actually picked that up. The raven turns to look at you, but I don't. I keep looking straight ahead. Yeah, that is the case. I am blind. I see through my familiar.
Handy for looking round corners. Not so handy for getting yourself into position. If you can't see where your own body is, you might be bumping into things.
Yeah, that could be a problem. What are we going to do about that? Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, absolutely fine. So Rowan, we seem to be at a bit of a disadvantage, and we've been told you are a companion of ours as we head back towards Dawn's View to deal with Queen Astrid, to parley with Queen Astrid. Nothing too fancy. She is queen.
Yes, under threat of being grounded for 1,000 years, I've been sent to you, been given just enough information to help me help you. So yeah, I'll be with you for the foreseeable.
Lucky us.
Yeah, sorry in advance.
So, somebody has the power to imprison you for 1,000 years, and you would live that long?
I guess so, yeah, I think. I don't know, I've never tried it before.
Huh. Just checking. Paul obviously does have his tastes in exotic races, but I don't know how much he'd know about ASMR and their lifespan.
Do a history check.
Okay. Excellent, using my favourite stat, intelligence, which is pretty poor. 3!
You have no idea.
Right. I mean, I'm probably not even picking up that this guy is not fully human in that case.
No, you think he's like a normal human, a blind human.
Which, for all intents and purposes, that is what I look like.
Yeah. No, I'm just asking because the last time I played an ASMR, I made them deliberately over the top pretty. As a man. And
are you saying I'm not? How dare you?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all.
Oh, Luke,
I've read the Eldritch Blast.
Luke, oh god, you sound like that drag queen, that drag king, Silver Fox. Have you seen him?
Can't say as I have.
He does like awesome drag stuff and everything, and he just, how dare you? And you just sounded like him then.
Well, technically that'd be drag, because drag is dressed as a girl. So,
yeah.
Actually, no, it could still be drag, because you could go dressed as a guy.
Anyway.
That could still be drag. Anyway, yes, carry on.
Rowan, we are heading to Dawn's View pretty sharpish. We are picking up some supplies and then vamoosing. We do have horses. We seem to actually have a surplus of horses now, so do feel free to pick one. I can't remember what they called theirs. But I'm sure they wouldn't mind a new name.
It's fine. Oh, right, that reminds me. And I grab a little pouch from my belt, and I pass it over to Paul again without looking directly at him because blind. And I just drop it in front of him and say, "There you go for the group funds, 15 gold."
I weigh it in my hand, silently as possible. And yeah, we're just going to secrete it into my pockets somewhere, as rogues are fond of doing.
You do know how to win our friend Paul here over.
Well, and I look Fitz up and down. I know how to win you all over if I need to.
Ooh. Did the bird look me up and down, or did you look me up and down?
Both at the same time.
Ooh, spooky.
Where is this party heading? Are we all just going to end up being gay together?
Well...
So, no time like the present. Should we, has anybody got any restocking they want to do before we leave?
I need a few more daggers. Other than that, I'm fine.
I'm on the Queen's tab. Rowan, need anything? Shadorim, need anything?
No, I'm good.
I'm sure we can find something.
So, that's me done. I think that's them ready to leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you all leave. Where are you all headed to?
Could I just cost up an additional 3 daggers rather than roleplay that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Yep. So you head to one of the blacksmiths, and you buy a couple of daggers. Let's say, oh, hang on. How much?
They are actually valued in the player's handbook. If you want to look that up, I will look it up.
Again, this is on the tab.
I've got it here. So I will say about 6 gold pieces per dagger.
Cool. Yeah. We're not paying for it anyway, so fine.
It's fine. So you get the daggers, and you all head out of Mothric on your horses.
Rachel, you were a pleasure, but you will be in my nightmares for a few weeks yet. You creepy old lady. This is gonna leave.
Bye-bye. Miss you already.
Spooky.
Oh, I'm glad I haven't gotten acquainted with this person.
If you want to quickly say hello, Rowan, you can.
No. All good, but thanks.
So you all head out of town. It takes you another day and a bit. Well, I would say I'll say 8 hours to get halfway to Dawn's View. You see a commotion up ahead. You see a large group of individuals threatening this sort of female archer. Mesha, could you introduce your character, please? Oh, Misha. Sorry, Misha. Could you introduce your character, please?
Misha. Hi, I'm Araxis. And she looks everyone up and down. And she laughs a bit. And she moves the dirt underneath her feet. And she waits for a response.
Hand over your gold, Hellspawn, or I'll club your head in.
He laughs.
You laughing at me? I'll knock your block off.
I say there, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm alright. What's wrong with your friend?
Oh, he's not with us. Do you want to hand getting rid of him?
Yeah, if... I assumed that you'd brought him along.
Oh, no, he's not with me, and I don't think he's... I've been told about this guy, surely, if he was with... You there, sir, with the brutishness.
What?
Are you with us?
Fuck off.
Oh, take that as a no, then.
Paul dismounts. Sir, I find your treatment towards the tieflings, the noble race that are, quite intolerable. Many of my friends have been tieflings.
Don't give a fuck about tieflings. I just want our gold. We all want our gold, and there's a bunch of bandits behind them just cheering.
Good sirs, how about I raise you? Instead of her gold, you get our steel. And he's going to draw Alexander and dismount.
Okay. Could you all roll initiative, please?
Yay!
That is a
21.
5.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oops.
Oh dear, 8. That's very low for me.
And that's a nat 1.
Oh, what's
Wow.
going on?
Second
Sorry.
one for the night.
Got excited. And then +2 on that one. +2.
So I can't. Where have I put? Something
Meesh,
happened.
obviously not jumping in it, how you roll is how you roll, but if you have Roll20 open, you can download the extension to if you roll in D&D Beyond, it kind of shows up in easily in the chat, and that's obviously feel free to roll how you want to, but it adds all your stuff automatically. It's quite easy, like if you do it on your phone or something.
I'd love that. I'm on the computer at the minute.
So if you have D&D Beyond open with your character sheet, if you roll, it should kind of come into the chat because you're part of group. You might need to download an extension. Which obviously maybe you can
I've never done it like that before. Yeah, I do.
Or you can, you can just type it in with that syntax /r space, and then whatever custom roll you need.
I've just rolled a 22, which is
Quite
obviously hilarious. But we'll go with my original one, which is 15. But lucky first roll. Yeah, boy.
Well done.
So you're going for 15. Yeah, it's 15.
Yeah.
Okay. Fitzroy, what did you get?
I got a 21.
Oh, Paul, what did you get again?
8.
Oh,
That is with a +7 initiative.
Could you play as Shadorim, if that's alright, Paul?
Sure, unless somebody else, because I got to play 2 characters last time. So unless someone else wants to play Paladin too.
I do not.
No.
I'm also good.
Okay, has to be you, Jack. Sorry.
All right, that's fine. I played a lot of Paladins, so I'll know what I'm doing better with Shadorim.
Yeah.
Literally never played a paladin in my life.
So this is what you see before you. So we just wait for Jack to. Actually, we'll get started.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just loading up his sheet.
Yeah, it's fine.
I won't be able to edit anything, as you know.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I'll do the editing.
Yeah, he has a +0 to dexterity, so feel free to just roll a dice for now.
Yeah.
To get his initiative. I keep muting myself mid-sentence then. I don't.
Sorry, right. In which case, Shadorim's initiative is 1. That is my
The one.
third natural tonight.
Lucky you.
Okay, let's get started. Top of the initiative. Fitzroy, what do you want to do?
Oh, yay! Fitzroy has Alexander out. He's feeling very salty about having lost 2 people so far, and then Nayak and Kate have left, and Durham is dead. Fitz is not feeling his usual jovial self.
No.
So Fitzroy is going to. I'm just going to check how far away they are. 8 feet, perfect. So Fitz is going to take his movement to get up to the first group.
Yep.
And say, "You really should have backed up what my friend asked you to," and take a swing with Alexander.
To the leader, yeah, to the bandit leader.
Yeah, 12.
12. Doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Okay, good. And then Fitz is just going to spin around and swing back again with his second attack, which I just got. I've got 10. Fuck me.
So you you charge at the bandit leader and swing twice with Alexander. Both times the bandit leader just like dodges out of the way and just does that cocky like, come on.
I'm going to
It's not.
come up and down.
It's not Tuesday, because you can move your character, Luke.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Why can't you?
I don't know.
Fine, let's try this one then. Can you move it now?
Yes.
Thank. Okay, is that all you can?
So it's just, I'm not done. No, Fitz is way too buff now. Way too buff. And is embarrassed in front of his new friends, like his Meesh and Meesh's character Araxis and Rowan. I'm just trying to get used to people's names. He's gonna be like, ha, well, fuck you, and spit. And as he spits, he's going to action surge.
Ooh.
And I can take one additional action. Does this mean I get both my attacks?
Yes.
Yeah. Looking sweet. Swing with Alexander once. 10 again, you son of a bitch.
Again, you miss. And the bandit is just being really cocky now. He's just,
Warning swipes. Warning swipes.
Last one. Oh. 11. Fuck me. I get +7 to my attacks.
Roll20 just doesn't like us today.
Yeah, the highest I rolled is a 5. So Fitz is absolutely whiffed it, and he looks back and says, "It's not usually like this. Rowan's familiar." And then that's the end of Fitz's go. Really embarrassing.
Okay. Is the bandit archer 1? He's going to take. It's this guy. He's going to take a shot at you, Paul.
Okay.
Let me just get my. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. 1d8 plus 1. Okay. No, what did I do that for? No, ignore me. This is going weird.
You can roll 1d8 to attack if you like.
No, I'm gonna. No. Does a 11 hit? 11
No, it
hit.
will not.
Okay, so that's the end of his go. So he shoots his arrow but completely misses you. Bandit 3 is going to come after, which is this guy here. He's going to come up to you, Paul. Fitzroy even. He's going to swing his... Hang on. Club at you.
Happened before.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 doesn't hit. Fitzroy raises his shield very quickly and manages to deflect.
Okay.
You might be feeling cocky because of that poor showing earlier, but I'm pretty tough.
Araxis, you're up.
I punch the guy in front of me. No,
Okay.
I'll use the dagger.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be cocky, but I'll use the dagger.
Okay.
And... I've got 19. I don't know how to link the two up yet. I'm working on it.
It hits though.
I'll give you some
Sick.
help in the break.
Yes.
Thank you.
So it hits though.
Yep. Sick. And then... where do I find these other die?
Should be next to the dagger. Normally it's like a 1d6.
1d4 plus dex or strength.
Yeah.
Plus 1. I'll have to find this in another time. No, can he find it? Right, I'll come back. I'm coming back! D6. Is that her done?
You've got 2 attacks if you're 5 in fighter or more.
And then, yeah, I'll try and slash him again in the stomach.
Okay.
And then got a 6.
What to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first dagger attack hit him, and now he sees you coming out again, and he just dodges out of the way.
Fail.
Is that all you can do?
Yeah.
Okay. It is... Whose turn is it? It's now all the bandit... Well, first is the bandit cleric. Which is this guy. What is he going to cast? He's going to cast... Oh, what can I do? He's going to cast Inflict Wounds on you, Fitzroy.
He has to be in touch range for that one.
Yeah, he does. Well done.
That was a test.
That was a test. So he's going to move to there. He can move, lovely. He's going to inflict wounds on you. Hang on.
Bring it on. The attacking though.
Bring on, you say?
I don't think I said that.
I think you
I
did.
don't think I did.
So, don't know what I got then. 27 points of necrotic damage.
Hang on, you rolled your damage to hit.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to hit, don't I? Yeah. Idiot. So I'm just... Right, hang on.
That's
be fair, I
fine.
don't
You've got a
think
lot of
you
people.
usually-
You're in charge of a lot of people.
So it's his prof, his wisdom, together with a d20.
Yeah, so he got a 3, so yeah, it didn't work.
Ugh, get your filthy hands away from me, you. Ugh.
And that's the end of his go. Bandit Archer 2 is going to... He's up here. He's going to move just there. And he's going to fire on you, Misha.
Yep.
Does a 3 hit? It doesn't. So, god damn it. Let's go to another bandit. Oh, why are they all? Should test
I
this
feel
out.
much better about my showing earlier. Everybody.
They were warning swipes.
Yes.
Right. So the other bandits are coming a bit closer, but they're not going to do anything just yet. The bandit leader is going to attack you, Misha, though, with his long sword.
Yep.
He makes 7, doesn't hit. So he swings and you jump out the way. He attacks you again for 6. Fuck's sake. Okay, that doesn't hit you either. So you jump out of the way again.
You're so nimble.
So it's Paul. You're up.
Okay. From where I'm stood, what's my line of sight like with the cleric guy?
You can see him.
Excellent. Now, got to make a heads-up choice between one or the other. Let's get it done quick. Okay. Moving to here.
Okay.
Pulling out a knife by the blade. Nice hands, holy man. Throwing a dagger at him. Okay.
Come on, Paul.
Should have had that ready, really. Ooh. 27 to hits. Critting.
Yep.
And sneak attack will be in effect.
Okay.
how do we do crits again? Is it just the straight rolls?
A straight roll and then double it.
Right. Okay, so 10, 12, 24, 34 in one strike.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, let's just go for a classic straight into the middle of the forehead.
Oh, nice. And it just falls down dead.
See ya. And time for some classic Paul Betteridge heroism. We go behind a tree.
And hide.
Yes, a cunning action to hide, please. I know that might be quite difficult because it's low.
It's low ground, yeah, but...
Well, low cover.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want a stealth roll?
Go. Yeah, go for it.
18.
Yeah, you managed to stealthily get under cover.
All right.
Rowan, you're up.
Okay, so having seen what my new companions are capable of, I walk forward slightly. I'm going to look... Well, I was going to attack the cleric and just remembered he's dead. So instead, I'm going to aim for this lovely gentleman.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire off 2 Eldritch Blast Beams.
Go for it.
So one is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
The second one is a 16 to hit.
Both hit.
Ooh, excellent. So the first one does 15 damage.
Cool. Okay.
And the second one does 7 damage.
Okay.
You've taken that invocation, haven't you? I know which one you've taken.
Agonizing Blast, yeah, of course.
It's a fun one.
It's pretty much mandatory if you're going to start using Eldritch Blast.
Anything else you could do?
Oh, that is an excellent question, isn't it? Let's see, bonus action. What can I do? Did anybody actually take any damage?
Just your dude.
Okay, never mind then. I don't want to heal him. Okay, never mind. I'm done there.
Okay. Shadorim, you're up.
I just need control of the token.
Oh, of course, yeah. Sorry. Don't say it. Don't you say it, Luke.
It's Tuesday. Oh.
I didn't say it,
No, I know you didn't.
and that's all you said. You should have been more specific.
Okay. Go for it.
Cool. Right. We can't get all the way there,
No.
but we're trying to improve this phalanx that's developing. And I'm sure he has some thrown weapons. He's not drawn another weapon yet, so that's absolutely fine. Wow, his con is surprising. Okay, so classic for a paladin. Let's have a javelin. The paladin with the javelin, the paladin with javelin, the paladin with javelin. At the leader, please.
Go for it.
That is 15 to hit
Hits.
with 6 piercing.
Okay.
How many has he got? Inventory. Right, he's got another 4, so let's do the same thing again.
Go for it.
Can you tell I friggin' love paladins? That's only a 9.
Misses. So he's got one javelin in his right shoulder, and he sees the other one coming, and he just dodges out the way. And he just has that growl at you. He's like proper like half orc growl at you.
Now, what spells did you prepare, mister? Should have really had a look before I started acting.
It's alright. It's on the spot acting.
Okay, and as a bonus action, he can do this. Shield of Faith upon himself, which increases his armor class by 2.
By 2. Cool. That's all you can do.
That is everything.
Okay, top of the initiative, Fitzroy.
Oh, thank God. So Fitz is looking at the scenario and was like, well, getting the fuck out of here, and he's going to activate his Misty Step ring, but still broken. And instead, another Fitzroy made of clouds is just going to appear behind the guy. Behind the guy next to me.
Yes.
And this is off over the table. This is Roy.
This is Roy, yeah.
It's Roy's shadow double.
So this is that's your double.
Can he be here?
Yeah. So we're here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to change colour for him.
Thank you. And then it's just gonna swing down on the dude. And do I get advantage because we are now flanking him, or does my shadow person not count as a flank?
It does count as a flank, yeah.
Amazing. Going to swing Alexander. 17.
It hits.
Thank fuck for that. It hits so. I'm supposed to be able to hit so many people. And this is one-handed. Oh, it added rage, and I'm actually not raging, so that's just 12 damage.
Okay. Still not bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Not sure why it's doing rage. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I've got quite a few. Don't worry. I'm
good.
Level 5 I'm level 5 fighter now, so I get 2 attacks, and I'm very happy. So I'm going to then just swing down again with Alexander and get a 26 to hit.
Hits.
Fitzroy is doing very showman sword play now with his huge fucking great sword, swinging it about, trying to impress his 2 new friends, and also Paul and Shadorim, but mostly his 2 new friends and these bandits that he whiffed in front of. Just gonna chop into the side of this guy and deal another 12 damage. Again, I don't have rage, so I've not got the 2.
That's
extra.
fine. Okay.
I don't know why it's raging. I've not got it on.
He's looking very hurt now. Proper blood coughing. He's coughing up blood at the moment. Barely holding his club.
And then Roy is also going to do an attack. And Roy is just going to stab at him from behind with Shadow Alexander. I don't know. I've not got a name for that sword yet.
It's fine.
25 to hit.
Yes, hits.
And he does 5 damage.
Oh. So
You're kidding me? He's not dead.
He's not dead, no.
If he's got fucking 30 health, I'm going to be so mad. And Roy stabs through him, and Fitz is chopping in his guy. Fitz just turns around, and he probably never looked angry before. Even when he rages, he's quite pleasant. And he's going to be like, nobody fucking touch this one! And that's the end of Fitz's turn.
Okay. It's Bandit Archer 1 now. Where is he? This guy. So he's going to fire upon Shadorim.
Good luck.
It's good.
And don't fuck it up.
I'll probably
work.
Oh, for fuck's... does a 10 hit?
You're going to need a 21 with this spell up.
Fine. Okay. Next is the bandit who's bleeding out. He's going to swing his club at you, Fitzroy.
Oh, you fucking piece of shit.
No, he's not, because he can't lift up his club because I rolled a 4.
He is quite heavily wounded at this point.
Yeah, I get that.
Run through and hacked.
Yeah, and Roy is bothering him from behind while Fitzroy dodging.
Phrasing.
Araxis, you're up.
So I'm pretty pissed with the guy in front of me, so I'm gonna double dagger him again.
Okay.
And for the first one, I roll 8, and then the second one I roll 17.
Okay, so so 17 hits, and you gave 8 damage to him. Okay. Where is he? Okay. Do you want to roll your second attack?
Yeah. 19.
Hits.
And then 4.
Damage. Awesome. Okay. Is there anything else you can do, Misha?
No one's damaged me yet, so I'll just wait there looking at him with a seething look in my eye.
Okay. It's the bandit archer, the second. He's here. He's gonna move round a bit and fire upon you, Rowan. Okay?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I heard you say my name, and then I was like, I wonder if that's going to hit me.
No, it doesn't, because it goes past you. God damn it.
Are we fighting children?
I'm rolling shit tonight. The other bandits are a bit worried, so they're kind of going back now, trying to,
Oh, are they now?
This one, though, is going to attack Shadow Fitzroy.
Boy, no.
Okay. With her battle axe. Does a 13 doesn't hit, does it?
It doesn't hit. No, Roy does have less AC than me, but it doesn't hit.
It's fine. Okay, is the bandit leader's turn now, and he's going to. He looks very pissed off, so he's going to attack Araxis with his longsword. Oh, 23 hits, doesn't it, Misha?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So you take.
Sounds like it.
So you take 5 points of slashing damage, and then he goes round and slashes you again for another 23, and you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, spicy!
And that's the end of his go. Paul, you're up.
Okay, what time of day is it?
It's evening time now.
Brilliant. 1, 2, 3, 4. As he's passing Araxis, as he's just before lunging into that space, saying, "Hope this evening finds you well." And we're going to attack the bandit leader with a rapier.
Go for it.
Should I have done that at advantage with Roy being on the other side?
I think so, yeah.
Right, sorry about that. I'll just roll again. I'm pretty sure 22 is good. Yeah, 22.
So 22 to hit. Hits.
Yep. Okay, 7 piercing, 9 sneak, so 16.
Yep. Okay.
I do not get the luxury of 2 attacks, but being a swashbuckler, I can just move away if I've attacked without attacks of opportunity.
Yes, you do.
So we'll do that. So he kind of darts between the pair of them, does this tasty jab that's sort of too quick for him to keep up with, and cunning action, dash.
So it can doubly run away.
Lovely.
Well, kind of away and 2 at the same time. That is everything Paul's going to do.
Rowan, you're up.
Okie dokie. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bonus action. And what I'm going to do is I am going to look at Araxis. And Araxis is immediately going to start kind of glowing. It's like an almost golden looking radiance coming off of her. And Araxis can heal for 2d6. I think I'm going to do. Wait, how much damage did you take?
11 for 16.
I'll bump it up to 3. So you can have 13 health back.
Yay! You're so good to me. We only just met.
Well, can't have you dying on the first day. So then my action, seeing what Paul is doing and seeing what Fitz is doing and not wanting to get involved in that, Bandit Archer 1. That is...
This one?
Yeah, cool. That I thought right. So he's going to take 2 Eldritch Blasts to the face.
Ooh.
So the first one is a 27 to hit.
Hits.
And the second one is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, I forgot to describe what these look like. So, normally Eldritch Blast is like dark energy, but above table, I am a celestial patron. My warlock patron is a celestial rather than something dark. So, most of my magic is like golden. So, from as I put my hands out, you just see like 2. It's like the air is on fire, but it's gold fire. And it just streaks straight towards this dude's face. And does... The first one does 8.
Okay. Hang on.
And the second one does 10.
How do you want to do it?
So as these beams hit his face, it's almost like he's burning, but he's not on fire. If that makes sense. So like his flesh is bubbling, like he's being melted, and then he just drops.
And he's dead. Anything else you want to do, Rowan?
Nope, that's all.
Shadorim, you're up.
Now he gets to have his fun. He's already drawing his greatsword as he steps up to the leader. I presume this will be his advantage.
Yes.
Only 16.
Hits though.
12 slashing.
How do you want to do it, Shadorim?
Just with a grunt of defiance, an overhead swipe into his collarbone.
And he just falls down, dead on the road.
It's kind of debatable whether this was a slash or just beating him with a sharp metal stick.
When this happens, these 3 bandits up here, they all run away. The rest stays.
He's going to ask Fitzroy, "You want them all dead, Fitz?" Before he moves out further.
In for a penny, in for a pound, in for a gold.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's try and wrap around these. There's no flanking, but it is still a great sword.
Yeah.
So 15 to hit this one.
Hits.
12 slashing.
Okay. Ooh.
And that's everything he's going to do because Shield of Faith is concentration. So I don't really want to mess with that.
Okay.
I mean, he's pretty undefeatable at the moment.
Yeah. Fitzroy, you're up.
No kind of funny business. Just gonna swing down at this fucking dude and hit him dead. 18.
Hits.
I'm dying.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, thank God. I was actually dead a while ago. Fitz just pushes him back over.
Yeah. Okay.
That one was stood up for some reason. Excuse me, you? Do you still want the gold?
She looks at you and looks at Shadorim and just like shakes her head and just runs off. And so does the other archer. So they all run away.
As they run, can I just fire an Eldritch Blast at one of them? Just to see if I can catch another one.
Yep. Good. Yep. Yeah, take this one.
Sorry, unless anybody has any objections to them running.
Well, it's not usually my style, so that was a 26 and a 16.
Both hits.
Nine and 12.
How do you want to do it? Jesus.
So this one is going to go, because I wasn't really aiming properly, so this one's going to, go through the... Oh, they're running away, aren't they? So it'll go through the back, but it'll just leave, a hole.
Oh, yeah.
So he keeps running for, a little bit, and then just drops.
Oh, brutal. Okay, and you're now our initiative.
And we left one alive to tell the tale.
Oh, that's a point to shout after. Tell your friends!
Where the travellers have forgotten roads. Damn it, he's gone. Maybe he heard.
Paul kind of does his align with the shadows thing and slowly walks out of the cover. Ooh. I think you'll find it's the Desperate Roads, Fitzroy.
Desperate Roads. I promise I'll write it on my hand at some point soon. And Fitz is just going to look up at this copy of him made of, I imagine he's like clouds, very fluffy. Yeah. And just prods him with his sword and he dissipates. Fucking creep. And sheaths Alexander. Are you okay? Sorry, I didn't quite catch your name while you were politely telling it to the bandits earlier.
I'm Araxis.
Araxis. Nice to meet you. I am Fitzroy Harrigon. Pleasure. May have heard of me.
I haven't, but I'm very glad I bumped into you, and I must say, I did look at you on your arrival and think either this is a massive ploy or these guys are going to let me down, and I'm very disappointed they're on my team, but I take it back.
Was I right in saying you belong to the Tiefling?
Yes, you are correct. What gave me away?
The horns kind of tell
I was
people.
being facetious.
Yeah, I was going to say horns too.
I like her. Can we keep her?
Well, I've had many a good friend who was a Tiefling. You'll always have a good friend in Paul Betteridge.
Wow. Thank you. Sounds great.
Well, Araxis, we are heading to Dawnsview to sort out a little bit of something we have to do with the Queen. Long story. There's a broken boat.
Gotta see a man about a boat.
Yes, we are heading that way, and these roads do seem to be very dangerous. We met some slavers on the way here at one point, and nobody in particular was gooped by them and tricked. So, these roads can be quite dangerous. If you want to accompany us to Dawnsview, if you are heading that way.
Where's this boat that you talk of?
Well, when we say boat, it's not exactly one you can step onto and board.
Well, you could.
Is it
Just isn't gonna go very well if you do.
So it's not a real boat?
Maybe if the crew was made of tiny little ant-sized men, then it could function adequately well.
So
it's not imaginary. Yeah, yes, we do.
We're taking a toy to the Queen.
Well, we did lose a party member while we were acquiring the toy boat, so it does feel like we kind of have to finish it off just for make
You've
his soul rest
sacrificed
easy.
one of your men for a toy boat that we're going to take to the Queen.
No sacrifice. He was murdered by a little halfling fellow we hung, drawn, and quartered.
Well,
But
it sounds great. Please sign me up to your team.
thank you. She has heard of me. And then Fitz is going to jump back on Jane. We have some spare horses, and he's got a chain with Keith and Durham's horses.
Yeah.
You feel free to saddle up.
Okay, before we go anywhere, do anything else, I'll have Paul pick up his dagger.
Yep.
Or rather, extract. Does Shadorim need to look for his own javelins?
He takes one of the javelins out of the bandit leader, but the other one he can't find, so he's only got 3 now.
4, because he was down to 3.
Yes,
so he's got. Right.
Make sure you pick those up, Shadorim. I lost one in the sewers. Remember that time ago?
Mm.
I'm still grieving it now. So make sure you get it.
Well, speaking of picking things up, do any of these wonderful folks have anything useful on them?
Loot that body.
Paul wiggles both of the fingers on both hands. Not both. Wiggles all the fingers on both hands. I Bagsy the cleric.
Well,
I thought like money, weapons, any kind of magical items, but yeah, go for the cloak.
Because I've leveled up, I have gained some more expertises.
Mm-hmm.
So if I am using investigation to search, I will be better at it than I was before.
Okay, cool.
Shall I roll investigation now?
Yes, please.
Okay. 23 to search the body of my one-shot kill.
You search the body. You find 32 silver on him and 12 gold, as well as a very nice-looking mace.
they didn't take this from you, did they, Araxis?
No, they took nothing from me.
There we go. Dig in, everybody.
I don't particularly use these. If anybody would like a mace, well, I suppose I can, but it's not really my style.
I'll have a free mace.
Okay.
Ooh, and he's just doing like majorettes with the mace.
Okay, this is possibly the grimmest thing that Paul is considered doing ever.
Okay.
Ooh, and there's a few.
Wait, okay, we'll get back to that. The cleric.
Right.
The picture looks like a male cleric.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be male clothing.
Yeah.
Do their clothes look like they'd fit Paul?
Make an investigation.
Another one, okay.
Yep.
$20.
They do slightly fit you, yes.
Okay, so just about pass, but they look at him like, yeah, he looks a bit crap.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Cool. Then, yes, I am in the process of stripping the dead body of their robes and clothes to take as a possible disguise.
Nice.
Okay, and I guess I'll search the other bodies, because there's quite a few of them.
Yes, there is.
I promised Misha that Paul was like nice and do right before this session.
Don't believe it. Not for a second.
Okay, you can go back and listen to the episodes. For ages, he was, as the rogue, the guy saying, no, don't do that, you'll get us all in trouble. The rogue saying that.
Now you're roguey. Full rogue. No going back.
You could say he's become roguelike.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, if you want to figure it out, Misha, then roleplay it at some point.
So, what do you want to do, Rowan? You want to look for
Anything even remotely useful.
Okay, roll for
Or valuable.
Roll for investigation.
Well, that's a natural one.
You don't find anything on these corpses.
Can Fitz just kick the one that he had trouble killing?
Sure, yeah.
Fuck you.
What do you find on the body?
Me? Oh, I guess if anything rolls out. Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Investigation. 19, damn.
So you find on the corpse that you had one club, 3 gold,
club,
3 gold,
3 gold,
and 13 silver.
3 gold and 13 silver. Thank you. And a club and a mace. I need to add all these to my thing.
Oh, you clearly planted that because I checked and he had nothing.
Sometimes you have to kick them really hard for them to the secret pockets to dislodge.
Oh, right. I getcha. And gives like a comedic wink.
So it's getting darker now, as the night is drawing in. What are you guys doing at the moment?
How long had we been riding before we came across Araxis?
Oh, about 8 hours.
And how far is it to dawn? So is it worth pushing on, or would we know that we need to camp?
You probably need a camp because it'll probably be another 6 hours to get to Dawn's View. So you best camp now and then do the rest of the journey in the morning.
Understood. Does anybody know how to start a fire?
No. However, and I just look for like some dry wood, and I just use Sacred Flame on it.
Oh.
Okay.
So it kind of bursts into like glowy gold fire. How's that?
So pretty.
Do you want me to be a rules lawyer or shut up?
Shut up. If it's about us, shut up. If it's about Jon, tell him.
Yeah, that is exactly how rules lawyering works.
Okay, that's fine.
So you start a fire by that.
I've just remembered I've got prestidigitation as well, so I can actually make a real campfire out of that.
As well as the tinderbox that I've got. You know, the standard normal way.
Yeah, magic.
Okay, Paul just suggests we should set camp up a little way away from the road.
You make an excellent point, and I put the fire out with prestidigitation.
Okay, on table question.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone else bring tents?
That's a good question.
Because I have a tent. I have a tent which will fit 2 people, but it's whoever would be the best to kind of protect from the elements or being seen.
Oh, I don't have a tent, but I do have 10 sheets of parchment, so check and mate.
You're going to cover yourself in newspaper. Brilliant.
It's really warm.
It is.
Well, in the spirit of good old Durham Facinus, who is now with the rocks in the sky, happy to sleep outside, happy to take first watch.
I'm also happiest to sleep outside, probably with the horses.
But Shadorim will get in there with you, Paul.
Alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Talking Dragonborn.
I'll take the last watch. I can't see well in the dark.
Good to know. It's also can't see well in the dark, but doesn't feel he needs to bring it up.
Well, I will also help with the watch, but I will be the eyes in the sky.
There you are, Rowan familiar. Just waves at the passing, is it a crow? A raven?
Raven.
Raven just waves.
As it flies up and just starts circling around us. In a large circle so that I don't get seasick.
Yes, I think we can set up a camp between us. I don't have anything in my adventuring tools for this, but I do have a tinderbox. But we've definitely camped before, so I feel like I should have a tent. And we did buy lots of warm weather things for the cold northern climb that we've now leaving, but probably still have a lot of furs with us.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Yeah, so Fitz is just wrapped in a big white fur, sat outside by the fire.
Nice. So, who's going first on watch? Oh, it's Fitzroy, wasn't it?
Fitzroy and Rowan's familiar.
Araxis.
I think it's the three of us.
Okay.
Although technically I can sleep while my familiar is keeping watch.
So I think Fitz will go second, Araxis can go after, and then Paul takes up the last one with Rowan's familiar, giving an assist to the people who can't see in the dark.
Okay then. So we're going to pick this up after the break. We're going to have a 10-15 minute break, everyone, and we'll be back as soon as we can.
Great. Okay. See you in a bit.
And we're back. So, who is going first in
Fitzroy.
Fitzroy? And I take it Alexa is as well, or is she?
And I think they said they were doing second watch, but
Second watch.
this can take both.
Okay, yeah,
Maybe.
that's fine. So the night goes on quite nicely, but you do hear something moving in the night, though.
It's going to whisper shout and be like, "You're one of those fucking bandits!" And draw a sword.
Would my raven have noticed anything?
Roll a perception for your raven.
I shall indeed. That is a dirty 20.
So your raven sees this cloaked individual with a staff coming towards Fitzroy.
Is it who I think it is?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do, and that tells me it is. So Rowan is going to wake up, having had the raven has kind of telepathically sent the image of this into Rowan's head. Going to wake up, sit up, and just be like, "Oh, for God's sake, what are you doing here now?"
As he gets closer, you can see it's Hellman.
Hellman, good God, what are you doing in the bushes?
Did Dad send you?
Your father did not send me, no.
Oh, thank God for that.
I've come here of my own accord. I see you picked up a couple of new party members.
Funny, just like you said.
Indeed.
Funny.
But there's more members that will be joining your party. But they are at Hollybridge.
Hollybridge. Let me, Rowan, I don't suppose blind people have much need for writing. Do you have a quill or something? Hollybridge.
Actually, yes. And my raven is going to go through my pack and pull out a quill and pass it over to Fitz, and then a bit of go back, get a bit of parchment, pass it over, go back and get some ink and pass it back.
What a well-trained bird.
It's got no hands.
He's just going to write Hollybridge on his hand.
That's where you're next going, isn't it? Or
Well,
going
I think I'm heading to Dawn's View first.
Yes, but to find the other shard.
Hollybridge. Yes. I was aware of that, and I'm fully caught up with the party's mission. So don't try to pull one over on me, Hellman. I know exactly about Hollybridge. Looks his hand. Hollybridge.
In all the years I've known you, that is the most direct you've ever been. Well done.
I'd say that's a compliment, Rowan.
It is one.
It's been too
long. May it continue.
In any case, I thought I'd check in on all you, and I will see you very soon.
He
walks away, and you notice he's walking into the distance, but he somehow disappears, like you can't see him anymore. He just fades away.
Not sure if you saw where that chap went, Rowan. I can't see shit in the dark. I don't know why I took first watch.
Oh, I can help you with that. My familiar's going to pass me a stick, and I'm going to cast light on it, and then pass it over to Fitz.
Ah.
There you go.
I'm going to twiddle it with his fingers, and then just throw it in the direction of the old man, of Hellman.
You still don't see him.
He's gone! And then Fitz is just going to run after his little glowing stick. Very Labrador.
Oh, he does that. Yeah. You'll get used to it eventually.
Okay. Is he your boyfriend? Or your dad, I heard?
Oh, no, he's my dad's friend.
Dad's friend. Oh, got it. Been there. And he's going to walk
that
back
kind
towards
of
the fire.
not that kind of dad's friend. Just
Not listening. Goes and sits back down at the fire.
in the fire.
In the fire.
At the fire. Wrapped up in his white fur.
Okay.
That's one way of getting warm.
Night carries on. Paul takes second watch now, whilst everyone else is asleep.
Okay. With his amazing perception skill.
Oh, Paul, wait, there's a light up stick here for you. And goes to sleep in the tent.
Thanks, it's what I always wanted.
Night goes on until the next morning. Nothing really happens, Paul.
Would you? Oh, you don't want a check?
Oh, actually, yeah. Do a check.
I predict nothing. You'll see nothing. Oh,
He doesn't anyway.
We're back to natural ones! Yay!
So you don't see anything throughout the night. Morning comes, and everyone is fully awake and well rested.
should we make tracks to Dawn's View, gents?
There's nothing keeping us here. Oh, except for the small matter of all the slaughter we caused last night. Should we do something to hide the bodies?
I think the gentlemanly thing would at least be to throw them in the ditch on the side of the road so it doesn't impede any carriages.
Yeah, whilst we're in the woods, let's not burn them, eh?
Good shout.
I'll very quietly and quickly just put the campfire out at that.
Cool.
Right, so I guess we'll spend a little while Shadorim being a bit put out at this, I guess, because he'd want the rights even on villains.
Yeah, he does, but...
Yeah, just helping pile them up beside the road.
That takes you about an hour-ish to do that. And then you head towards Dawn's View. It takes you exactly 6 hours on horseback. And
It was 6 hours, everybody.
and
Good time.
you managed to get to Dawn's View.
Well, isn't this quaint?
As you're entering from this gate area, you walk into you ride into the city. Paul, Shadorim, and Fitzroy, you see the same beggars around trying to get money off people, but the middle class. Yep.
Fitz is going to throw the 12 silver he found just like to a crowd of poor-looking people.
They immediately scamper, trying to, grab the scraps that you threw on the floor.
That's a thing to be aware of in Dawn View, Rowan. There's an epidemic of poverty here.
Noted. And very interesting.
So can we just drive straight to the castle?
Yes, you can.
Were we told to return anywhere in specific, or do we just go to the castle and see if they'll let us in?
You go to the Queen's
The Longhouse?
Palace. Yeah, the Queen's Longhouse.
Longhouse, not castle, sorry.
Because she's still a Jarl, isn't she?
No, she's Queen.
Oh, she's Queen.
Yeah, she's Queen, but this
So
is...
Queen would be above Jarl? Jarl is like a feudal lord?
Yeah,
right,
yes,
okay. Okay.
Go to Whitehaven.
Yes.
I've got the maps up now.
So you all head to Whitehaven. Sorry, that was hard to say. I don't know why. It takes you about a good 50 minutes to get there from the main gate you just came into the area. You put your horses on my brain has gone. Probably Jack or Fitzroy will help me with this. What do you put horses on?
Stabled?
Toast.
No,
We stable them?
not stable them. It's a long pole off the ground that you tie your horses up on.
You can tie your horse a hitching post.
Hitching post, that's the one. Thank you. So you tie your horses.
I was thinking more, but that's boats.
Yeah. You tie your horses on the hitching posts near the White Haven, and you start walking towards it. You see the guards wearing their chainmail spears and round shields as they stop you. What's your business here?
We're here to see a man about a boat. Winks at Paul.
Mr. Lynx, if you would. He sent us to recover something important to him.
He's inside.
We have it.
Follow me.
Sorry.
The Queen is out at the moment, but you can speak to Mr. Lynx.
Is he her creepy advisor?
Yes.
Oh, good.
And son-in-law.
And son-in-law, don't forget that.
Oh, they're the same person.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me just connect these two things on my little piece of paper.
So you follow this guard into the main throne room, as you see a very arrogant-looking Seth Lynx lazing on the throne. Got his legs up on the actual throne, just lazing about, eating an apple.
Well, at least it's not a tomato.
The guard goes, "My Lord Lynx, you have visitors." "Ah, the individuals who I asked to come and get my package. Where is it? As he gets off the throne and just like has an arch back and just like rubbing his hands together, like, you know, like, ooh, where is it?
In a villainous way.
Yeah.
Well, firstly, my Lord Lynx, slight bow. It is only my companion here, nodding at Fitz, that you've previously met. The rest of us form his company.
Ah, yes, I see you're not. Where is the young lady that you had?
Previously, she's indisposed at the moment.
That's a shame. And your other friend?
He's indisposed in a more permanent sense. The retrieval of this package was costly.
Interesting. Well then, where is it?
We never actually decided who had it. I think now would be the time to bring it out in its current state.
Yep. Oh.
Ta-da!
He just takes the boat and examines it. Did you find anything in it?
Unfortunately, there was an ogre or a dozen sitting on top of it. So we brought back your toy as much as we could.
Find anything in it?
No.
We have brought it to you as it was, my lord.
As he takes over to a little table, he examines every nook and cranny of the ship.
Is there something magical about this ship, sir?
A few seconds pass, and he just throws the whole ship on the floor. It just breaks. Ooh. Where is it?
The ship is right in front of you.
No.
I do not understand you, my lord. What are you looking for?
Did you find anything in it? Anything?
I did not.
Like a little crew.
Okay, he's going to roll insight on you.
Okay, now,
you can counter it.
It's true, but I'm thinking that Paul was not, unless you're saying I was, Paul was not the person to find the scroll.
No.
So, when he said, I did not find anything in it, That is absolutely true.
It's true, yes.
So, yes, you can still pick up on, like, he's choosing his words carefully.
Yeah, he knows there's something you're not telling him, but he can't prove it. Fine. Guards, and he whispers to the guards, or one of the guards, and one of the guards walks off. I will get your payment then. You've done me a good
You are a
service.
man of your word.
I believe this should also be returned at this juncture, and I hand him the writ.
Thank you for that.
I hope you can mend your toy.
Now, you, armored man,
E.
did you find anything in the ship?
Did I find anything in that ship? No. I was looking for the little captain, but I think the ogres took him.
Okay, he got 6, so he believes you. After a few minutes,
Oh, wait, can I just say, Fitz got a 20 on his deception. Fitz is not good at deception.
So he comes in. The guard comes in with a bag full of gold and silver. And he hands it to you. That's 200 gold and 300 silver for you.
Can I just remember, because Fitz was in the room when we met this guy.
Yeah.
I just not got a great memory. Was he in the room when the Queen was discussing all the details with us, or did he come in later?
He was in the room when the Queen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I won't try and black him then.
Right, I've added that much
Lovely.
since I'm looking after the gold.
Cool. Now you must be on your way then. Find somewhere to eat and yeah.
Can we put our last meal on that writ?
Certainly. It will be your last meal on the writ. And he,
Oh.
and he walks off.
I'm very glad he added that last bit.
Yeah, I want to roll insight on that.
Okay.
With a 16, do I detect the obvious double entendre?
You do.
You know he's going to try and kill us, right?
You know, I'm not just going to buy dinner with this writ again.
Okay, just so that we're all clear, he is going to try and kill us.
Well, that would be highly improper. We've performed our duties exactly as he described them.
And also, highly unlikely because he's a weedy little prince, and we just defeated 7 ogres. And a million bandits just now.
I think a brisk stroll out of the longhouse might be a good move at this point.
Let's see how far we can get.
So, and you say as well, with the writ that we now still have.
No,
I don't know if
I've given it back.
Did he not give it back so we could have dinner with it?
He gave it back to you, Fitzroy.
Well, it's definitely we'll replenish Shadorim's missing javelin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just seeing if Fitz needs it. Now I've got a fuckload. Would there be like a blacksmith in town?
I think there is a blacksmith in town. Yes, there should be.
Yeah, can I go to Power Metal Forge, which is an amazing title?
Sure.
It's like, hello, and pop his head in. He's like, real quick, we're on a mission from the Queen and Mr. Lynx, who told us to be very quick. You will see this very royal writ we have. I would like a finest shield you have, and whatever these gentlemen want. This one wants a javelin for definite. Whatever else you will have. Do you have anything?
We have shields, and we have javelins.
Well, one javelin for certain. Do you have a good shield?
A very good shield, and he brings out this quite I can see the name. It's like sort of like a kite shield, but like it's It's all metal. It's an all metal kite shield. Quite gleaming, quite brand new as well.
And how much would that say? Because this is for Mr. Lynx is purposes. We are his
15 gold.
Party. 15 gold. Yes, please keep the change.
Oh, thank you. And the javelin is 5 silver.
Done. Easy.
Lovely doing business with you.
And Fitz takes his shiny new shield.
Lovely.
Leaves him as like, we really should get some dinner with this money before we go.
Are you talking to the blacksmith or the other
He's looking at the blacksmith, but he's talking to his friend.
You should definitely get something to eat and maybe stay for the night here.
Oh, thank you. I'm still in mourning for a good friend, so I couldn't possibly, but you are very cute. And then leaves.
Okay, Paul's just standing there, like, first of all, he doesn't react.
Yeah.
And then he just asks the blacksmith, perhaps you know of the nicest place to eat in Dawn's View?
Oh, the nicest place to eat at Dawn's View. Let's see. Sorry, just trying to get my... Right, I would say... Oh, don't go to the Dead Cows, because that's a shithole.
Full of dead cows, I've heard.
I would say the Nosy Hare does good food.
Is that perhaps where the upper class might swan about?
It's more it's more for like fancy people, yeah, but you know, it's not just for the upper class, it's for like middle class as well.
Yeah. Much of those around, is there? Seen all those beggars.
Yeah.
Something probably needs to be done about this royal family and their fucking taxes, right?
But they've done quite well for us and everything.
Oh, well, us too, yes.
No, I mean, you did a good day then. I've got busy things to do.
I bet. Yeah, let's go to the Nosy Hare, get some shit.
Okay, as we're walking, I just want to raise something quickly. The thought occurs, we no longer have the advantage of a member of the nobility as part of us. What if I could find a way to become one?
You're going to marry them, Mr. Lynx?
My tastes are not that way inclined, Fitz. You know this.
Oh. His mom?
I doubt she would feel that way about me. No. Much more... I'm not sure how they do this. I've always been around the poor and destitute. Surely you can earn or buy a title? Must be possible.
I've heard you're often born into nobility, but many have risen up the ranks, I'm sure.
Leave it with me. I perhaps need one further document before I pursue it.
What's the document are you looking for?
Well, okay. I put it to you that what if there were a known revolutionary causing trouble in the lands, and that person were to gain a title in that name, that would certainly draw too much undue attention. My name is no longer safe to use.
What are you going to do?
I will tell you once I've done it.
Quick question, is Freud a thing in this universe? Because if so, that was a 100% a Freudian slip.
I'm very sorry about that.
No, it's not.
then it was a slip of some kind that hasn't yet been discovered. It's a Rowan slip. I've discovered it.
Come on, I can't have all of my characters be bi-curious. Shut up.
Why the hell not?
You make a good point, but why the hell so?
Because why the hell not?
Anyway.
Yes.
So, what are you guys doing? Are you going to the nosy hare now?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are, but my raven's head is on a swivel. So I'm expecting something to go down.
Yeah, because Paul does, he hasn't said so, but he does agree with Rowan that the possibility's there.
He literally said this would be our last meal.
Did he though?
Yes.
Did he though?
He corrected himself
Yes.
afterwards, but he also did say that.
Yes, he did say that.
Anyway, so you all head to the nosy hare. It's going to be evening again. You head in. It's quite busy with middle class and upper class individuals about, laughing and like and you know, the posh tosh accents and all that. You head to the bar and there's a very feminine looking male elf behind the bar. Hello, can I help you?
You certainly can, miss. Yes.
I'm a man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon.
It's okay.
I lean in and just say it's all the same in the dark.
What can I help you with?
We were hoping to dine here.
Well, of course. If you find a spare table, you can dine tonight. Would you like rooms as well, or?
Look at Fitzroy.
Yes, 5 rooms. And we'll have nobody sleeping in your alleyway. Right. Cool.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. 5 rooms, please.
Is your friend okay?
He will be.
Or is he a bit touched?
Yes and yes.
Fitz is going to it's looking sad, very much like Crybaby with Johnny Depp, and just look up and look really dashingly and be like, was that an offer to touch me? Wink.
No. Sorry, you're not my type.
Then I am a little bit touched, actually.
Fitzroy. That's one of the rules of etiquette. You never flirt with the bar staff.
Unless they started.
Well, yes.
I'm just going to roll a d20, and I'll tell you about what it is in a second. I just need to roll it. Okay, so just while we're in this bar, getting in and getting drinks and stuff, this is going to it didn't come through. I got a 15, so it was a positive. Okay. This is going to tap Paul on the shoulder, and he's looking a bit concerned. Be like, funny thing, adventuring so long together with so many people, forget to bring things up. Do you have this? If this would help. And he hands Paul a scroll of pedigree that says who he really is. And he's like, don't like to flash it around, but if we do need to get in somewhere that only nobles can, this is the one.
And does it have Fitzroy's details on?
I think it just says scroll of pedigree, but I imagine it would be like Fitzroy Harrigon, son of so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. To explain who he is so he can get into certain circles. But it doesn't say, it's not like an ID, I guess. It doesn't have his picture, so he is handing it to Paul to have. I think you could put more use to this than I ever did.
Oh, but I can't take your name, your identity.
Just when we're going to important places, you can still do your machinations to gain a new name with new respectability, but just for the time being. So hold on.
Oh, I see. It would be more like your guarantee that this person is trustworthy.
Yeah, I think that's above table. I think that's what the R is like. This is a noble. Whoever has this is a noble, and is of good birth. And Fitz is of incredibly good birth, but just doesn't look like it or act like it, except how posh he is. Yes. I haven't put it to much use in the last ever really, but it is good. I have used it to get into a few exclusive taverns in my time. So it should be useful for a clever man like you, Paul.
Thank you. He puts his hand on Fitz's shoulder. Now, I don't really care how this looks to the other people here. Would you like a hug?
Yes, please.
Okay. He just brings him close.
If Steve's not here, we can say that Shadorim also comes in.
Yeah. Okay.
To object.
It's gonna be alright, buddy. It's gonna be okay.
Thank you. I just thought we should be more honest with each other since we're so few now.
Do you mind if I ask for your drinks, please?
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I forgot you were here.
Well, let's open up the purse. I would like the house white wine and whatever my friends will have.
I will have 2 bottles of the most expensive liquor you have. We are on official business, and he just pushes the writ across. And then whispers to the group, like, I think we should leave this here after that and just let them deal with it.
Okay, so you want some elven absinthe then, for you?
Yes. 2 bottles.
And some blue watermelon red wine for you.
I did say white, but yes, I would prefer white, please.
Okay, water element white then. How about that?
Thank you.
Do you have mead?
We do have mead, yes.
Excellent. I will have some of that.
Rubok mead. 4 copper, please.
And this is all on the writ. Thank you.
Lovely. I'll put it on.
I'm not really sure if this is how that works, but the prince just sent us, the prince-in-law, I guess, just sent us here to celebrate a meal for doing so well in the service of Dawn's View. So a bit of a smile and put it on this tab, please.
Certainly.
Message cantrip to Fitzroy. Now we've done it. If he was going to use that writ to find out where we were, he knows.
Fitz is going to point back at Paul and just speak out loud and be like, let him come. And take his 2 bottles of fairy absinthe, I think is what you said.
Elven.
Is this the stuff Elven absinthe, sorry. Is this the stuff we used to make Molotov cocktails that I still have in my bag?
Yes.
Or was that stronger? Oh, because that was, to be fair, that was outlawed in Kaldraa.
The one you've got is outlawed. This one is okay to use.
Okay, never mind.
Gentlemen, if you'd find us a table, order me something simple like a chicken dish and some kind of sauce. I don't mind. I'm used to eating much worse.
This is going to go find a table in the corner because Paul knows Paul's like to have a view of the room.
Yep, that's fine.
I'll head over to the table, and while I mostly manage to dodge people, just as my raven kind of starts looking around a bit, and I lose field of vision, I do bump into the odd person.
Okay.
So, terribly sorry. I'm blind. Excuse me.
Not that table, Rowan. This table. Sorry, this table.
Damn it, Raven! Will you look where we're going?
And everyone's watching you, staring at you, and just like giving you that, like looking down on you, like commoners.
I'm gonna make this worse. So in his current attire, which is the wide-brimmed Desperito hat, in black, the black mac and black leather gloves, he's going to try and approach a group of what he determines to be merchants.
Okay. So you see a group of merchants on the table talking. There's a couple of gnomes. There's a dwarf and a human talking. The gnomes are, one's a forest gnome and one is a deep gnome, talking business.
Oh.
Can we help you, sir? You're interrupting our business meeting.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I was just wondering if I could scuttlebutt about the town. I'm new to Dawnsview.
Oh, you know. Well, if you don't mind, we're talking business. We're trading at the moment, if you don't mind, so if you don't poddle off somewhere, please.
If you so wish, I simply wanted to ingratiate myself with the important people in town. If you're not interested, I understand.
Pull up a seat and maybe we can talk business with you.
Okay. He'll do that, keeping an eye on the other three at the table.
Yes. My name is Roland. This is Hag, the gnome, Charlek, the deep gnome, and this is Podrick, the dwarf. We are talking about mining and trading at the moment, if that interests you, sir.
Quite possibly. My business I will disclose when it becomes relevant. My name is Mr. Frankish.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Frankish. What business are you in?
Workforce, mostly. I can find you dedicated workers, not slaves. They would have to be paid. But these are people of the finest pedigree, workers who will accept low pay and the ability not to ask many questions.
The human male is like twisting his long moustache like he's interested. And where are these individuals you're talking about?
Well, if I disclosed my sources, what's to stop you undercutting me, sir?
Touché. So, should we make a contract then?
Perhaps. As much as I am new to you, you are new to me. And I would have to listen to you a little while before I understand what kind of business I am aligning my own with.
Fair enough. So, 10 minutes or 50 minutes have gone past of these four individuals talking about their mining guilds and their trading guilds within the Frostfang Mountains to the northeast of Norvania. They're trying to find more special ore that they call it. They don't name it, but it's their code name for some sort of ore that they're trying to find.
Interesting. I believe there is the basis for us to do business. However, there would need to be some arrangements and guarantees in place. As I say, these workers are not slaves. They would need to have guarantee that they will be treated fairly to their station. I will not utter the word mistreatment, as that is often a word that lowly workers will misuse.
Interesting.
And they will need to travel from overseas.
I'm sure we can arrange something.
Excellent. Excellent. Of course, I will need to contact them there, and so I will need time to set this up. May we keep the origin of them to myself only, or must you know?
I think we can trust you enough, sir.
Excellent. Excellent, sir.
Provided you don't mess us about.
I take off the leather glove on my right hand. Upon the honor of my family name, I shall not do wrong by you, and I'll offer the human's hand to shake.
He slowly takes his hand and shakes your hand.
Your name, sir?
Roland.
Roland. Well, to complete the epithet, I am Pierce Frankish.
Hello, Pierce Frankish.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
And you. Now, if you do not mind, we need to get going. Contact me whenever you can.
Where should I send my letter?
Oh, send it to my mining guild in Iron Peak. I'm sure someone will contact you there.
Much obliged. I shall leave you to your privacy, gentlemen. Thank you very much for accepting me.
I take you head back to the table with Rowan and Fitzroy.
Yep, barely hiding a smirk on his face.
Did you get lucky, Paul?
What was that, Fitz? You slurred a little then.
Oh, sorry. Did you get lucky?
Not in the sense you mean.
Politically.
Fitz, how many times do I have to explain this to you? I'm interested in women.
Oh, I was meaning, I thought you were, conniving.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm so sorry.
Not everything's about sex, Paul. And wink.
Just most things, apparently.
It will be a while before I even consider somebody else like that. Look, I finally feel like I should do something. I've been acting only for myself recently. I have a way. Just don't allow me to talk about it.
Noted. Anybody else have anything else we need to do in this town before we run away from the prince trying to kill us?
But where would we head to next?
Oh, what did what are you guys calling him? Hellman? What place did he mention? He mentioned somewhere.
The bridge.
Hollybridge, that's the one. Yes.
Hollybridge.
There.
The next piece of the shard. The next shard is there, with hopefully the next middle. This is all getting very confusing.
I don't think anyone's explained these shards to me, actually.
Probably not the best person to do this. Shadorim, would you like to?
Yeah, sure. He goes on a bit of a 5-6 minute rant about the shards to you, Jack.
Yep.
About the shards that you collect by go from one area to the next by deciphering the riddles.
Well, that was incredibly detailed. I feel completely caught up. Thank you very much for that in-depth and almost granular in detail explanation, Shadorim. Thank you.
And Michelle was worried we wouldn't have anyone sarcastic.
Oh no, don't worry, I've got that covered.
Yeah, he has, unfortunately.
I feel we're all incredibly well caught up after Shadorim's explanation. There's nothing further to discuss.
No, not at all. I think that covered literally every angle we could possibly come at this from.
The elven innkeeper that you spoke to earlier comes over. It's like, sorry to interrupt. How is your dinner?
Mm-hmm. It's very good. We ordered chicken with sauce for Paul and other things.
Baked badger.
Fitz is just having drink.
Would you like rooms tonight?
But we already covered that.
Oh, did you? My mistake. You got 5 rooms upstairs.
Yes.
4 silver each. Yes.
On that rate.
Excuse me.
He
sorry,
said it's on the rate.
Oh, because it is. Yes. I'll be off now.
And just excuse me, sorry, before you leave. This is a little bit in his cups and a little bit in his feelings. And he's like, just before you leave, we've had a crazy few days. We are well-renowned adventurers, world famous, in fact, I think. But we had a spot of bad luck. So if anybody comes into our rooms to try and get us tonight, which I'm sure they won't in such a fine establishment, we will know that someone told them where we were, and I will come find the person who told them and introduce them to my sword, if you understand. My
that's very
beautifully feminine half-elf man.
That's very detailed.
Fitz, I'm actually, Paul will try and take the barman's hand as if he was taking a lady's hand. Yeah. You know, that sort of cupping. Yeah. I'm very sorry for my friend. He's aggrieved and partially drunk. I'm sorry if any offence was caused.
Also, be glad it wasn't Shadorim that threatened you, because that threat would just be like minutest details. You'd feel it already. It would be that detailed a description.
Apology accepted. I gotta go back to the bar, okay?
Of course. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go of his hand.
Thank you. He walks off back to the bar, serving.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to be threatening. It was a promise more than a threat. And then goes back to his drink.
Not helping, Fitz.
So, time goes past, and the patrons dwindled by the numbers as the what's it called again? Sorry, brain's gone.
The nosy hair.
The nosy hair begins to shut up. What are you guys doing?
I think head to bed. What Fitz is going to say to maybe some of the weedier party members, so maybe everybody but Shadorim, because obviously we have Araxis with us as well.
Yeah.
So and doesn't know Araxis or Rowan particularly well. He's going to be like, just so you know, the veiled threat we got earlier might not mean anything. He is just a spooky gentleman. The prince-in-law is a spooky gentleman. It may be just how he talks, but if somebody is going to come, they're probably going to come tonight. So if you don't feel safe, do feel free to come pop and tail with me. It'll be like we're in Boy Scouts. And Fitz is going to go to bed with his second bottle of Elven Absinthe.
Okay. What are you others doing? Because I see Shadorim follows Fitzroy up to bed, and then a couple of minutes later, Meesh's character goes up to bed as well, just leaving you and Rowan and Paul on their own.
I mean, he was drunk and as hell, but I think he had a good idea. I don't mind putting my bedroll out on the floor.
Wait, are we talking topping and tailing?
Well, no, you could take the bed, it's your room, and then I'll just sleep on the floor. It'd be harder to take out two of us at once than just one.
I mean, I'd feel bad about you taking the floor. Not bad enough to not take the bed, but I'd feel bad about I feel a little bit bad. But sure, if you're okay with that. I mean,
it's absolutely fine. I'm used to living a life in just the criminal underground. You would not believe the things I've had to eat or the places I've had to sleep. I'll be absolutely fine.
I feel like that's a don't ask any further questions thing, so I'm not going to ask any further questions, but I'm just going to say, okay, fair enough, and I will accept the offer. Thank you.
So that leaves Shadorim's and Paul's rooms empty. But I will make sure to lock my room as though I was in there.
Okay. So everyone's been
poor Araxis, she's on her own.
Yeah.
No, Araxis will be in with us as well.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Night goes on. Could everyone make me a perception check, please?
I'm going to make two, because I'm going to do one for me and then one for my familiar.
Okay.
Can I use the stone of clever animal?
Yes, you can.
Excellent. I'll probably need this. Is it a D6?
Yes.
It is. Right.
Okay, so I got a 17.
Okay.
And then my raven got a 19.
Okay.
I've only got 7.
Okay. So somehow Rowan's raven and Rowan picks up noise like some creaking floorboards in the room. As you look round, Rowan, you see a dark figure dressed in black with 2 knives going to attack you. What did Fitzroy? You got a 15 as well.
Yeah.
You also hear creaking of floorboards. Not just. Okay, sorry, Rowan. You hear creaking floorboards inside and outside your room. Same goes for you, Fitzroy. You hear creaking floorboards inside and outside your room as you see a dark individual with 2 daggers ready to strike.
Okay, would you mind if I rolled for Shadorim?
Yes, you can.
Can I just say, John, I think how you phrased it is funnily, but I'm not sure Shadorim would stay with Fitz. Did Shadorim go to his own room?
Yeah, he would, yes. Yeah.
Fitz's kind offer was just to the squishy party members.
Yeah.
Fitz and Shadorim can take a beating.
Shadorim, he's too asleep to know.
Okay.
So.
And this is Araxis.
Who was with Araxis?
Paul and Rowan.
Right, so she's still asleep as well as Paul, But Rowan, you see this individual coming at you first.
Well, I don't see anything, I hear it. But my familiar sees it, and I see it from the other side of the room. So, I am going to reach out and grab my quarterstaff.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use that to then to cast Green Flame Blade and basically smack this dude that's coming at me around the face.
You do that, and he's fallen on the floor as the door swings open and a few more assassins come into your room.
Oh, excellent, because the next in line kind of gets hit by fire.
Before you do that, and this is where we get into tonight's session.
Okay, so everybody remember that when we start, I've smacked someone around the face and the other one is on fire. Because I will forget.
Shadorim's in his room asleep on his own.
Yep.
So somebody needs to kill these assassins and get out into that corridor.
So the very thing that would reveal where we're going to stay, we absolutely used to make sure that we did spring the trap.
It was all intentional.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why Fitz saw it. Just knew it was coming.
It was all part of a cunning plan.
Which is, I want to stab people. There's nobody currently here. I can bring people like Uber to come fight me.
Uber feats.
But
And that.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'll ask that next week.
Yes. So, thank everyone for watching tonight. Please like and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get notifications of when the episodes are up. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Ta-ra.